G'day everyone, Lucas here from the Aussie Gamers Experience, and today I'm making a video on placing claymores in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Some what nots to do's and things that you should do. Now, I don't claim to be an expert on the matter at all, but I've had some success. I've also had some failures as well. Alright, so I'm going to show some positions in a couple of different maps, and starting off with St. Patrick Rad. First thing, this is a cool location here for, you know, taking out some players. They like to run through there, although not so much anymore because they know it's a bit of a death funnel. But you do get a few kills hanging around out here. Call it camping if you will, but I think it's a little bit more active camping when you're in an area like this, running from window to window, taking all the kills you can, rather than just doing this. That's camping. But anyway, alright, first position I want to show off is this way, this walkway here from the stairs. Now this is a one of the two entries that you can get up the top here, and a lot of people I've seen will do this. And this is really bad Claymore placement there, because when you're coming up the stairs, you're kind of expecting there to be a Claymore. If you've played this game a little bit, you come around and you see that there, and it's not going to go off at this distance, so you could easily just shoot it, or just back off a little and shoot it like this with some cover. That's bad positioning there. If you must put it on the stairs, put it down here. Okay, so that way when they do come around, it will take them out. But what I prefer is this position here. Now what you want to do is get back far enough that it's not visible. Then you want to turn into the room a little. That's where you want to place it. So that way when they're coming up the stairs and around the corner, it is right on top of them. Whereas if you're facing it like at the corner like that, they're running up here, and there's possible, you know, it's not going to happen every time, but it's possible that they're going to get away with just being winged, and they're going to run straight past your Claymore and take you out. Okay, second position up here is the other way that you can get into this area here. You can get up through here by going across there or coming up that bin up there. Now, I have seen quite a few people, and the enemy teams do it all the time, and I absolutely love it. They do this. There you go. If you jump through that window, you're dead. Absolutely. However, it's easy to check. And you can either throw... And if you've got spotter on, you know, that's going to be even easier to see. But what my preferred method is to come across to the corner here, face it into the room, and throw it down there. That way, they're coming through that. It's not in their line of sight. If they are using spotter, then they're going to see it. But it might be something that's not in their direct line of sight and they may not notice. But any normal person is going to run past, not see that, and they're going to get killed. Another position would be here and faced into the room. That way, they're going to walk in, they're going to go, okay, no Claymore, beautiful, and then bang, they'll blow up there. So that's tactical positioning for Claymores. It's smart and it works, and it makes it really hard for people to identify them, and really hard for them to shoot them or know that they exist to throw a Semtex on them or something like that. Another position which is, well, it used to be effective, but not a lot of people run through this area anymore because I think they know that it's a fatal funnel. But throwing it in here, once again, angled into the room, that's a good spot for a Claymore there, and vice versa. This side here is good for them coming through here. The only downfall is that coming from this end, it's very obvious and will easily be taken out. Now, there's quite a few places in this map for Claymores, and I'll show you another one. This is actually a really good one for me. I'm pretty sure when this game first came out, there was a table there, like some sort of table, I don't know, like a tiny little table there, coffee table thing, and it's been removed. Otherwise, I'm remembering it incorrectly. Putting this in here, but this one, you do want to face it towards the doorway. You know, it is possible. I don't know too many people that will come and do this first. Most people are going to go, oh, anyone in there? Nah, beautiful, bang, and they're going to blow up. You can angle this one into the room if you like, and I think it's just as successful, and it'll blow them up. As for anywhere else in here, I probably don't recommend them. You know, putting it here, it's not great because they're going to open the door and shoot you. not possibly go into the room. Be careful as well, people like to camp up here. There's another little tip there that's off topic. So if you're coming through here, do a quick check that they're not standing on top of the toilet there, ready to take you out. Alright, so the next map we're looking at is Shoot House. Now this one has got a couple of good Claymore spots, and once again I've noted enemy teams as well as teammates placing Claymores in pretty poor positions. Alright, I don't know why there's a countdown timer. Alright, first position, let's head up here into the office. First position, right here. Don't put it in the doorway like this because it's way too obvious that it's there. Instead, put it around the corner, face it into the room, and throw it down there. That there will ensure kills to anybody that runs through this doorway without them going past. The other next position is in this doorway in the office. Don't put it here. That's a bad Claymore. People still do it. I don't know why. This position here, much more successful. Okay, they come around the corner and just stand here to pop off some players that might be in there, and this sucker there is ready to take him out. This is okay. This, I feel like it's too late, because unless you close this door, but even they can open the door, they're going to take shots at you from here, and this Claymore's just sitting here waiting to do its work, but it's not in the right position to do it. So that's why I say throw it there. Alright, the next one we're taking a look at is Ramaza. Now this is a good map. I actually quite like this one. It's good for 10v10 TDMs. There's just so many players there for the picking. But anyway, these Claymore spots are going to be my favourites, and they work really well for me. Alright, so let's head to the first position that I like to use my Claymores, and it is in this bottom section down here. I think it's the cafe. So going through this door here, I like to pull out a shotgun in this area because it's nice and close quarters, easy to get some nice quick kills. Alright, but this section here, now once again, don't put your Claymore in the doorway. This one, come into the center of the room and place it offside. And put it there. That's a good position for a Claymore, because people may take a look, if they look at a bit of centering, checking out the room there, quartering, you can't see it, and then they run through and it's too late. They get popped by your Claymore that's been placed expertly. So that's a great position there. That's that one. Now another position that I like to put the Claymore, which is just above the cafe in the market rooftops, is in this room here. You just squeeze yourself up as far as you can into this corner and pop it in there. A lot of people like to slide into here because, you know, they'll do these ones and check and see if you like camping there, and this little bugger is camping there for them. But always check behind this door as well, because I've been killed by quite a few campers that like to stand here waiting for people to come through. But that's a good Claymore position, so maybe give that one a try. Alright, I've got another Claymore position in here, and it's on these stairs. Now it's quite tricky sometimes, but you want to keep it to the left and face it in. Sometimes it'll say you can't place Claymore here, but you keep trying, move around a little bit, and you'll get it in. Once again, people will try and look. You can kind of see it there, but it's not completely visible. You know, just being fast in game, you're going to go, right, there's nothing there, but it's right there, and you're going to hit it. Even just running past really quickly, you probably won't even see it on screen for very long before it's too late. So that's a good position for a Claymore. If you didn't want to put it there, or you're having issues, let's see if I can replicate it, where it'll say you can't place a Claymore here. Or maybe it was patched. There you go, cannot place here. And then sometimes it works. So if you have issues and you like stuff that, and come into this room here and place it there, and that's going to be a good Claymore as well, because they're going to come up here, they're not going to see it until it's too late and get taken out. And then you can sort of adapt these sort of techniques to a lot of different locations, but these ones are just my favorites. Alright, so the next map here is Hackney Yard. This is another good map, I really like this one, but lately it's been getting sweaty. People are getting really good on this map. and it's getting harder and harder to get wins on it. But it depends on how good you are. I'm not fantastic, but I can hold my own. Right, first position that I fell in love with early on was this one here for a Claymore. Once again, pointing it out into the open area. That's a good one for kills, because people will generally get killed by this one. You can avoid it by going wide, but I don't know a lot of people that actually do that. So that's a good position for a Claymore. Second position for a Claymore in the dock building, if you want to go up here, because I like to go up here and do a run through here and, you know, have a try to pick off some players up here, or pick off some players over there. I like something to watch my back, and this is a good position for it right here. Alright, now so it's not visible from here until it's too late, and this is a bad spot. It's too visible, people can see it from a mile away, and it'll also give away your position. So just here, you can place it up here, but I feel like that's a little bit too close for comfort if they're coming up this way. And also, this is another entrance into that part there. You can come up through here, and that's obviously visible from there. So I like to put it down here. That way, if they do come in through this window, they're not necessarily going to know about that one. They'll leave it alone. If they see it there, they'll probably destroy it. But yeah, I like that position there as a little bit of a back watcher for when I'm up in this area here. Alright, and for the final map we have Gun Runner, another one of my favourite maps. I've got a couple of good positionings for Claymores. Let's go take a look. Alright, I've got a few on this map. Alright, first of all, through this door here, people do like to run through this area. And whether the door is closed or not, but coming up into this location and throw it down pointing into the middle of the room, that's a good one. It's actually, that's pretty crap where it is there. Let me move that. Okay, that positioning is just a little bit better there. Right, okay, so that's not overly obvious, but is right. Actually, that's pretty good where it is. But that stuff, I think that stuff moves. Yeah, so that's not necessarily going to be there. Well, that box is going nuts. But yeah, that's a good spot for the Claymore. It's not overly visible. It's easy to get caught by something that's placed there. Alright, the next position that I like to use, and I use these ones more often, is in the boiler room. Now, I either like putting it in this location here. Now, obviously not very useful if they're coming through this way, but it's a killer for anybody coming through here. You can't see the Claymore. You come through and you die. And the second position is this one here. Just popping it there. And once again, if they're coming through this direction, you're none the wiser until it's too late. So there are a couple of really good positions in the boiler room, and you'll probably get people raging with you when you use these locations, because they're pretty good. Now, I don't tend to put them in here very often. I rather just come in here with a shotgun, but that's a good position for people coming this way. And you can also put it on this end here. But once again, I don't tend to do these Claymores. I don't actually think they're that effective. Well, that's it. That pretty much covers off all I have to show for you with my Claymore positionings. Just want to mention again, I'm not a professional. I'm not claiming that these are the best and most amazing spots ever. But they're my favorites, and they get me kills almost every time. If you have any specific locations yourself, feel free to put it in the comment section down below. Give us a like, comment, and subscribe if you will. That'd be so great. If you're watching this on Facebook, then give us a like and share it with your friends. Maybe put a comment down below. Link in some mates as well that you think might benefit from checking out this video. Well, that's all I've got for today. Thank you very much once again for checking out this video. As always, I am Lucas, and until next time, I will see ya!